Hi, this video is going to help you complete the first data exercise. And for that, we're going to be looking at frequency distributions for first a quantitative variable and then a qualitative categorical variable. So you see in the instructions that you can download that we have some steps here that we're going to follow. So I'm just going to walk you through those. And so what we're going to do is go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Frequencies, find the variables that we need. So we're looking for WW hours per week. And then we're going to click Statistics. We'll choose the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and continue. While we're at it, why don't we get quartiles as well? And what else? The minimum, the maximum, the range. We'll just get it all. That's what it's asking for. We'll click continue. On the charts button, since this is a continuous variable, we want a histogram, and we could impose the normal curve on that. Something we'll talk about later in the semester, but we can start looking at those. And you've probably heard of that, but again, we'll come back to the normal curve later. What we do want to do is uncheck Display Frequency Table. This would just be a long, sprawling table if we were to print it out. So we're just going to skip that part. If we click OK, we'll get our results. So there's the statistics we asked for. So this is the average number of hours per week on the web, for instance. That's the median. And this is a graph of the distribution with most people not even spending 1 hour. And then it trails off with a couple of outliers, like somebody who spends 60 hours a week on the web. Maybe they're a web designer or something like that. You can also see that this is just a skewed distribution. It doesn't have this bell-shaped curve. It's all sort of one-sided like that, and that's a skew. Something else we'll come back to when we get to normal curves later in the semester. Okay, next we're going to do a frequency distribution for the categorical variable. Should marijuana be made legal? So this is an attitudinal variable. So analyze, descriptive statistics, frequencies. We can just click on that and move it over. And for this one, we are going to display a frequency table. And the one we're looking for, if you right-click on this, you can sort it alphabetically, which I think is helpful for finding the variables you want, since there are a lot of them. And so there it is. Should marijuana be made legal? We'll bring that over. And we've already got all of our statistics selected from before. We'll click OK. And this time we've got a frequency distribution table, which we didn't get before. And it just has two categories. Those who think it should be legal and those who do not. So for all of those people who are asked the question, the majority of them do think it should be legal. It's 55.3%, and 44.7% say it should not. And we didn't choose the right chart. This was a mistake on my part. We shouldn't do a histogram for this, so let's go back and redo this. The nice thing is SPSS does not automatically clear your analysis, so if you want to go change something, it's easy. So this time we'll do a pie chart, and we do want to have percentages. Continue, and click OK. And this is what we want. This type of object we can copy and paste it into Word. Same with the table. Just right-click on it, copy it. You can paste it right into Word. And those are the kinds of things I'm going to want to see in your report. Thanks for watching.